Hey everyone, it is Sleepy Reader with a little bit of a different video for me today. As some of you may know, the comic book FML that is just coming out now from Dark Horse Comics, created by Kelly Sue DeConnick, David Lopez, and crew, is set here in Portland, Oregon, the city in which I live. And so that makes it a little extra fun for those of us who live here. And I think it's set in slightly near future and follows the adventures of some teenagers with possibly some supernatural issues going on too. We'll see as the story progresses. But at the back is a map of at least part of Portland, and with a bunch of highlights of different interesting places of note in the city, including 8 of the city's comic book stores. So my friend Jack, the publisher of Stapled Spine fanzine, a zine devoted to horror and horrorgon, suggested that we make a video visiting all of the stores. So I took a bunch of photos, I took video footage in some places, and I've slapped it all together so you can join in our little jaunt. So let's go. Hey everyone, I am here with the famous publisher, Jack Rudo.
Oh yes.
Spine. We'll have to do another video about Stapled Spine.
Yes, Stapled Spine horror fanzine, and today is FML Scavenger Hunt on the Map Day.
Yes, so this was Jack's idea that there's a map in FML that shows a lot of Portland, and it includes 9 comic book stores. So we thought we'd do a little tour of the 9 comic book stores, hit each one quickly, so we can live the comic book.
Yes, yeah. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, which is New Comic Book Day, and FML 2 hits the shelves today. So we're gonna go out and
we're gonna pick it up today.
See how many are out there. So we're gonna see what we do. We're right now at on Mississippi here at the Fresh Pot. We're gonna head down to our first one, which is my LCS,
Rose
City Comics. So we're gonna go in
there.
there.
Right, that's just down the street.
And it's on the pole, of course, so we'll see you there.
Okay. So we just have left Rose City Comics, which is your shop, and you got a nice handful. There's the new FML.
Yeah, we got the new FML, got a bunch of holiday one-shots using our FML 1 as our map. I'm so excited because I just peeked. I didn't want to use it up yet. FML 2 has a giant piece on the Portland Zine Symposium, which I have been part of with my dumb horror fanzine, Stapled Spine. So that's 1 down. 8 to go. Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Let's do it. Yep. Sorry, do that again.
Skeleton Key Auditorium here.
Just discovered. And what is Skeleton Key?
Skeleton Key is an auditorium of spooky, it's Halloween all year round kind of place. It doesn't limit itself to that.
So it says museum.
It is a museum. You can go in, there's a museum section, there's also a gift shop area. But it's highly curated, wonderful, year-round, dark, spooky stuff. Definitely a part of Horror Oregon.
That's cool that there's still new quirky places.
Oh yeah, no, this is, I think, yeah.
Do you think they're open?
Museum. No, I think they open up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the afternoon.
Just a little view of downtown Portland.
Is the library on the map? Probably not. Yeah, it's just down around this corner.
Sorry, it's around this way. I just thought it'd be fun to show the bubble thing there. There's Jack. He's sort of lost in downtown Portland.
This is the one place on the map I haven't been to, so I'm excited to check this out.
This, I think, is a bookstore chain from Japan that has moved into certain West Coast cities.
Okay. Kinokuniya.
In the old Guild Theater. I used to see movies for $1 there. Yeah, so this is probably the best place to look for manga.
Oh, absolutely. There we go. All right.
Do you read much manga horror?
Vampire Hunter D.
Junji Ito?
A little bit, yeah, just because obviously the whole world is saying I should, so I do, definitely.
I like Junji Ito. I imagine there's all kinds of other stuff, great horror books that I don't know about yet.
Puroresu, which is their pro wrestling. Other Japanese, actually Japanese pro wrestling and Mexican lucha libre in the 80s and 90s had a strong connection to where they would trade talent.
Oh, really?
And those
Wow.
two styles actually blend wonderfully together. Yeah.
I didn't even know Japan had pro wrestling.
Oh boy, it's so theatrical and wild and ridiculous. It's wonderful.
Sounds great.
It's so good.
Heading to the upstairs section that says comic art. It used to be all the manga was up here, but now there's lots of manga downstairs. I'm not sure what's up here. So what did you think, Jack? The store you didn't know about?
I didn't know that this used to be the Guild Theater, so it wasn't just the fact that I'd never been to this shop, but I had, but not as a shop. So I love that downtown of having something like this be in one of our old theaters. I mean, it's not that I want Portland to lose any of our theaters. We have amazing theaters, but that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, if we had to lose a theater, this is a great replacement.
Absolutely.
This is a wonderful store. I don't even know if that many people know about it.
It's,
like you hadn't heard about it, and I think I just stumbled across it one day.
No, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's jam-packed with everything you could ever want, especially if you have no idea what you're looking for. Everyone in there was super friendly, ready to help us out and show us everything. It was wonderful.
Really well laid out, huge amount of manga choices. Yep. Just a few American graphic novels, very tiny number.
Yeah, which is not why we came here.
Right,
That's not what we're here for, so it's perfect.
Yeah, no, it's great there's something different.
Shop here, the holiday gift shop, Mike Bennett. And he owns Wonderwood, where we first hung out in Canton.
With the mini golf.
Yep, exactly. This is his deal here.
And he owns this too.
This pop-up winter shop that he's doing, yeah.
Oh, I see. So he just rents temporarily.
Yep, exactly.
This is cool. We can hang out and keep warm. Yeah, and there's a giant parking garage below here.
Oh, under us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that was a great choice, although probably expensive to build the underground parking lot.
Yeah.
To leave this open public space in the middle of downtown. I used to play chess over there with my daughter before she knew how to play chess. When she was little, those chess pieces looked much bigger.
Gigantic, exactly. They were the hobby horses.
Yeah, and in the summer, this is a fountain, which is fun
absolutely.
Too. It's a cool spot. We are approaching the lair of future dreams.
This is not
either the oldest or second oldest comic book store in Portland.
This is not for the faint of heart, boils and ghouls.
This is also the location of the Hip Bone Studio, where I come to draw naked people. This should be the perfect place for you. The Tomb of Comics. So you said you hadn't been here in about 10 years?
Easily, yeah. But I did find a ton of great bronze horror. Hello!
Hi.
Bronze marble horror.
If you have any questions for me, just let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're actually on a tour today. Kelly Studio Comic and Dark Horse Comics put out FML here. Today, the second issue came out today, and in the back, there's a map of Portland.
I saw that.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
And so we're hitting all 9 comic shops that are on the map here today.
Excellent.
So we're here to see it and just take in the space.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, sure.
You're not on camera, but is it okay that I use a little footage of the store?
Yeah, I suppose you're just going to put it in a post or something, or
Yeah, it's on a YouTube channel. It's
Okay.
just going to show all 9 stores that we visited.
that's fine.
Do you mind talking, not your picture, but saying a few words, like how old the store is and that stuff?
Sure. Yeah, the store is 45 years old.
Founded by yourself?
It was initially there were some other partners, but
Uh-huh.
they moved on, and I didn't. And
And you're still here?
yeah, and we're still here. We've had 3 locations here on East Burnside, and we've been at this particular location about 15 years now.
Right. Yeah, I remember your previous location then got took over by like a butcher shop or something, and now it's something else. But I can't remember.
It was down on 22nd, and,
Right,
and
here on
they
Burnside,
divided the space into some restaurants
Oh,
and
okay.
coffee, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And you've always sold both science fiction books and comics?
yes, right from the beginning.
Love that combination. Well, great. Great.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Lots of interesting products.
It's always
Just
fun to
here.
visit this store. You never know what you'll find.
That's what I like to hear.
Squeezing in between things,
Yes.
digging in deep.
Oh, I found this character. I wonder if they're any good. I hope they're okay.
No, you probably won't like it.
I actually have. You get in here and you think, God, I can't even like open my brain as to what I'm trying to look for.
Right.
And then finally something clicks. And you're okay. That's a start. It's kind of like hunting for records, to be honest.
I found a cool box of just random magazines, and I'm going to
Excellent.
get the Particle Dreams by Matt Howarth. Cycle Tunes, which I think must be a spin-off from Cartoons. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if you remember
absolutely.
that one.
Cartoons always had the transfers in them that were great. Absolutely.
And this seems to be a magazine about comics that I've never seen before. Speak Easy,
Oh, it looks very
from
Vertigo-ish.
the late
British.
80s, early 90s. What's this one from? 1991. So I decided to get the one with Clive Barker removing his head. We just finished in Future Dreams. Was it the way you remembered?
It was exactly how I remember. And was very happy to go down there and pick up books that I hadn't seen in a while and fill in some holes. Even got some Christmas presents. So
Yeah.
it was good stuff.
It's really fun to browse in there, but it takes some patience.
It does. It
But I like this shop a lot. I feel like it's become more chaotic over the years, but maybe I'm
There's
wrong.
no way it could get less chaotic. It's not going to magically clean itself up. But we love it. It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Okay, on to the next story.
Here we
Next, it was on to Tasty Cat Comics, which is actually it's a very small store, and it is where I have my pull list, where I go every Wednesday. And it's a very friendly, nice place, but for some reason, I felt shy about telling them what we were doing and videotaping inside the store. So I just took a few pictures And then when we got outside, we chatted a bit about the store. Right, we just left Tasty Cat. I always want to call it Cloud 9.
My first time.
Your first time there.
At Tasty Cat. Usually it's the Clinton Street Theater, or used to be Green Noise Records back in the day. They would bring me down to this corner here. Awesome spot, little space that is maximized, and I could see. I like little shops like this because, like you were saying, that means that they have to have like good sales throughout the year to just flush the space and bring in new stuff and get rid of the old, which is wonderful. I grabbed a bunch of great Archie horror, which I love the Archie horror
those
series.
Are great.
So I got some Archie versus Predator and Jughead and Veronica and all the good horror comics there. So yeah, we're halfway through. This has been wonderful.
Okay, on to the next one. So we're approaching the Eisner-winning comic book store,
That's
Books
right.
with Pictures.
And now this is just to touch on our friend Jen,
Yes.
who recently passed. This was Jen's local shop, and my favorite thing is on a new comic book day to see her here having a waffle, reading a
I think
stack
the
of
waffle
new
place
comics.
is gone,
But
but it was in this area.
and
Yeah, I always think of Jen.
What's funny is that back in the day when my daughter Ramona was young, I was a custodian for Portland Public Schools, and Abernathy right here is one of the schools that I worked at. So I would come here on my lunch break, but that's back when it was Longfellow's bookstore, used bookstore, which was an absolute fire death trap of a shop. Finding old like Zachary paperbacks and old eerie and creepy magazines.
They do have a vinyl underground.
There
here
is
too.
a record store underneath the comic
That's
shop.
very
How
cool.
Portland is that? Went to Kino. Thank you. You're welcome. First time going there. Love that shop.
Cool,
It's
right?
fantastic.
Do you mind being on camera?
No, go for it.
So it was. I didn't know there was a Guild Theater. Damien told me it was a Guild Theater, and then suddenly my brain could wrap around it. I understood
Okay,
it.
yep.
And then so from there we went back across the bridge, and we went to.
Tasty Cat?
No, where'd we go? We went Future Dreams.
Oh, okay.
Because I hadn't been down in the dungeon in a long
That's a
time.
whole vibe.
So we went down in the dungeon, and then we went Tasty Cat. Now we're here, obviously, at the Mecca Books.
And then Excalibur next,
Excalibur, Cosmic Monkey, Floating World, and that's all 9 shops. What's funny is that we had talked and threatened to do this because we have a friend up in Olympia, Lorenzo, who has a YouTube channel. He reviews stuff, and he reviewed this. And he said, wow, the Witch's Castle, that's such a cool idea for a place. I'm like,
It's a real
what do you mean?
place, friend.
So he probably thought the whole map
That's
was
a real
fictional.
place.
Yeah.
So here we are in,
I'm surprised you didn't start at the Witch's Castle.
that would be a little spin-off that we're probably going to do. But we're here in the magical make-believe city of Portland, Oregon,
Yeah.
where everything's on
Right.
fire and no one should be here.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in your new location, you're particularly magical, right? You live in a triangular building
It's a
here.
funny triangular building.
Yes.
I live above. I do want to show you my
Because I was
pride
saying,
and joy.
I used to work at Abernathy
Christmas
across the
tree.
street back when this was Longfellow.
This is my chapel
Oh.
road tree. You can see our
She's up there, it's Chapel.
our mother on the top of the
we go.
tree.
Pony?
There's some pink ponies. There's some disco balls.
Oh my gosh.
There's
at
some
this.
some wands and some rabbits.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm very very pleased with it.
That's amazing. I work in a record shop
do you?
in St. John's, vinyl resting place.
Nice.
And for Black Friday, we had RSD, and there was 2 Chaperone 7 inches that were re-released. And just this, it's amazing.
She's having a whole moment. I'm
It's so good.
very pleased.
So happy for her, especially, oh my gosh.
And you
that's
got
so cool.
mystery boxes under the
These
tree.
are our mystery boxes. These are $150 worth of goodies for $50 each.
Wow.
That is awesome.
We also, this one makes me giggle. It's a red box wine ornament.
Oh, yes.
This terrifying friend came from Goodwill.
That's all the old vibe.
Somebody's grandma made that for their wedding, and they did not keep it for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Have you enjoyed living above the shop?
Yeah, It's great. I mean, who needs
It does
work-life
seem like a
balance?
fairy tale life to me.
It's work-life balance.
No, the most delightful moments genuinely are when my kids are in a like manga binge and they need the next one.
You just come
And they
downstairs.
just come down and get it.
Shipping and handling is nothing.
Nothing. No. And in particular, there was a night where there was like a creak on the stairs, and I woke up with that like someone's in the building sort of mode, and it was my kid coming down for the next whatever toilet-bound Hanako-kun or something.
Wow.
So yeah, that's good. That's fun.
That is awesome. And the record shop downstairs is
The record
still
shop is
flourishing?
downstairs. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Are these drawers new? I hadn't noticed them.
They just moved from there to
okay.
there, which made many people say they hadn't noticed them before. So clearly it was the right move.
Right.
But these are all of our zines and self-published
Oh, that's
goodies.
great that you can include those. Yeah.
So lots of good stuff up there. This very odd zine, which is in a record or in a cassette case.
Oh, fun.
It's just compulsively drawing Humphrey Bogart over and
Yes.
over again.
Very cool.
Yeah. Why not? Why not that?
Excellent.
So, anyway, thanks for letting us film
Yeah,
here.
please look all around.
We love this shop.
Thanks for coming through.
I was saying to Jamie before we came in, one of my favorite parts of coming to this section of town, St. John's, was the magical unicorn of Jen being in Comic Book Day, eating a waffle with her stack back there was one of my
Yeah,
favorite
we're
parts of
very
being in
sad
Portland, yes.
thinking about that.
I did my zine, Stable Spine. We had a Tarantula's Daughters, which was female horror creators and people in the scene. It would have been a year ago now. And for the celebration light or whatnot, I took that out and rebuilt the zine, so it's just a little pamphlet to give out that day.
Yeah.
And I only did 92 of them for House of Secrets, 92 for her boy Swampy. So we'll have that. I'm looking forward to when that happens, hopefully soon. But
We're planning on here in March.
That's
is
right.
currently the plan.
okay, all I knew was probably here.
Yeah, we had a little sit down and decided that asking people to fly to Portland the week before Christmas with no notice was not the kindest.
Yes, no, Brian's been keeping up to date, but that's about it.
So a memorial for her is going to be here at the store.
Here in March,
Oh, that's
yeah.
really nice.
Excellent.
That's wonderful.
And
She
her
would love
family's
that.
from Florida, is that correct?
Yeah, we'll shout all about it once it's all lined up. But yeah, me and Brian are figuring that out.
Awesome. Excellent, thank you. Mike, we're here, we're excited. This is, I was not ready for this. As Diamond is slowly trickling in everywhere across the city.
He apparently.
There is a record store, a door in the middle of the comic book shop leading down to the record store in the basement. So we're at Excalibur, the granddaddy of all comic book stores. 1975.
75 is the year we're being told. And we're continuing the second half of our FML tour. And here we go. Let's dig into the beast.
Pull the sword from the stone. Once again, I was too shy to film live in the store, maybe partially because they were busy buying comics from people. This is one of the best stores to get back issues, and as we said, they were founded back in 1975, long before the direct market began. And it is owned by the daughter of the original founder of the store, Debbie, who's a great store host. So it would have been nice to talk to her, but anyway, I was too shy to do it. Hard to explain myself. Okay, we're in the Lloyd Mall now.
Lloyd Center Mall.
Lloyd Center Mall.
The M-A-U-L.
We're gonna get mauled.
That's right. We're looking for Tanya Harding at the ice skating rink. It's going to be...
I think we're more likely to find her at a bar these days.
Oh, let's go there. Or at an AutoZone.
I used to run into her or see her at bars. Is there an AutoZone joke there? That
Yeah,
don't
well,
know?
I have a buddy who said that they saw her working there, but it was never
Oh, okay.
confirmed. But I hold that in my heart that that's a true thing.
Probably is. I doubt there's much money left from anything else. The penthouse money is long gone.
Oh, unfortunately, time marches over us all.
Yes.
Here we are.
We are just there where it says FWC, Floating World Comics. Excellent store.
So
See
ideal.
the aggressively
I'll keep my
red
fingers
hair.
crossed that she'll just happen to walk in. Yeah.
And of course, some people may not know, but Floating World is the publisher of Floating World also. We were just talking about the Santos sisters, which is one of their comics.
Yes, absolutely. Super, like the most high-end boutique comics to the most fun mainstream. I mean, it's
Right.
all here.
They pay for shipping and it doesn't say local pickup. So I don't know any conversation about what Katie thinks is the best course of action on that.
How's it going to see if Hager has any stuff stuck in my box, and we'll take a look from there.
We'll
But
see
now
if they have any copies of Stapled Spine.
I think they sold out, which would be fantastical. Oh man.
Except that I need to get Stapled Spine on camera.
Oh yeah.
But we'll have to do that another time.
Yes. We got the good poster at Bridge City to start it off. Other than Tifa, nothing's like you can't, it's not a strip
Nothing's
mall.
cardboard cookie cutter.
Yeah,
So here we are, our ninth and final store, Cosmic Monkey. It looks like a small shop from the outside. But it
Cosmic
is-
Monkey is the one shop that I'm so happy is far away from my house because I would not be living indoors if it was closer.
I used to think about asking my wife if we could move to this neighborhood.
No way. Portland went downtown, did southeast, and made it here to the monkey mecca.
We were just saying how dangerous it would be to live right by this store.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I've seen New Comic Book Day in the morning at Monkey. I didn't want to come in here when you guys are packed like that.
not nearly as crazy.
Are you guys consciously the store that carries the most new comics, or is that just
I think
chance?
Amy just is kind of obsessive.
Because I always, I don't live too close, but I always end up coming here when I can't find stuff elsewhere.
We definitely stop. He doesn't like to run out.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I don't even have
Look
that
at my
one.
man Solomon on that.
That's a little disturbing, actually.
Isn't it weird? Do you recognize any of the other characters?
I should know these two guys' names. I can't remember their names. Oh, that's Brissa, the one in the middle.
Here?
Yeah,
Oh,
which
okay.
is a character they created recently.
It's from Titan Comics, is that?
Yep, Titan. It's the Titan Conan that's the hot one. So that's the last of my footage. This was a cool idea. Thank you very much to Jack, and he's a great person to spend the afternoon hanging out with and talking comics and visiting comic shops. So we had a really good time, And maybe we'll do some other similar adventure sometime soon, exploring other parts of Portland. However, all the editing gives me pause as to whether I want to do it or not, but probably will do it. Talk to you all later. Enjoy your comics.